illustrated, colored, produced, and pretty much everything you can think of that goes into making a comic book by Carlos Farias. Clown Man issue number 1 is the first comic book in a new line of comics from indie publisher Wicked Comics, also owned by Carlos Farias. So Carlos is actually a personal friend of mine. I've been following his work for the last 2 years or so with Clown Man and Kill Switch and a lot of his other comic books. His ideas and stuff that he's coming forth with. And so, finally this, last year, late last year was when this comic book finally dropped. And it was like, okay, I need to get a copy of this because I gotta see how it all turned out. And now I'm going to tell you all about it. So Clown Man is the story of Chris Mason, a circus performer who, dresses up like a clown. But he actually rather enjoys it. He likes everything about his life. He gets to go out. He gets to do something that he likes to do. And he also has a nice special someone who happens to be the daughter of the owner of the circus. Everything for him is, A-okay. That is, until the main mob boss of Dark City decides to saunter in and says, hey, you need to pay me in order to have this circus here. And typically, the owner says, nope, not gonna do it. To which, when you cross a mob boss, he's just gonna kill everybody. And that's exactly what he does. He comes in and he has the entire circus people just murdered. Even though Chris tried to stop him, he does inevitably fail. And so then it goes into the scene where Chris is about to be killed, and then bam, an accident occurs, and he gets superpowers. Hey, that's always awesome in a comic book. However, when he actually got these superpowers, there was a little bit of a side effect. That being, it kind of fried his brain a little bit, and he doesn't really remember who he is, except for little glimpses here and there. So he's out wandering around and comes across the street gang, and he just decides, you know what, I'm just gonna kill everybody. And so he kills all the street gangs and decides he's gonna go out, start looking for criminals, which is all rather interesting. I like the next few pages that it goes through and the sequence of events that follows, because it all comes down to the introduction of this other villain known as Murder Mask. And I gotta say, I really enjoyed this character because he kind of reminds me of the main guy from Splatterhouse. He's this big hulking dude, and he's got this mask, his hockey mask over his face, and then probably one of the coolest features about him, he's got this little imp creature that sits right inside his stomach cavity, almost kind of controlling him like a robot or something like that. And this, it's such a grotesque design that I really like it. And actually can't wait to see more, of this character, Murder Mask. And then there's the art. So with this artwork, this is something I would describe as being a little more unconventional. So it's not like this pretty neat sort of, comic book art. It's, I would describe this art as being sort of funhouse mirror like. It's almost like you're taking a comic book and you're, holding it up to a funhouse mirror, and everything's just kind of warped, and chaotic. But I actually rather like that aspect about it because it really fits the whole clown motif thing that Carlos was really going for in this book. And I gotta say that the colors pop really well. I love all of the colors in this book. Each page was just very colorful, and I liked looking at each and every single page. Also, this book is 36 pages, so it's pretty packed. The standard comic book is usually about 22, 23 pages, so here you're getting some additional things, so it's this nice thick book that actually makes you feel like you got your money's worth out of it. So overall, I'll say that if you're a person that is really into the indie comic book scene and you want to try something that's kind of different, I definitely recommend Clown Man. It's a very fascinating book, and also the story that went behind it was also really interesting. So I actually did an interview with Carlos. I'll leave a link in the description down below for that, as well as a link in the description for a link to his website, so you too can purchase Clown Man. You can get it in the physical copy, or I believe it's also available in digital. But if you order the physical copy, not only will he sign it, but he'll also give you this nice, cool collector's card that goes with it. So that is always something to think about. It's a nice incentive towards it. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring this video to a close. And if you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe for more content. Ring that notification bell so that you get updates whenever I upload a new video. And as always, you can look in the links in the description down below to get access to my Facebook, my website, my Twitter, and much more. Alright everyone, take care and have a great day. Bye.